Alright, good people of the interweb. As many of you are already aware, you can obviously tell by looking behind me that I am currently on a tropical, hot, sexy, exotic getaway. And I'm out here getting fit, being sexy, doing the thing. But I just want to take a quick moment to let y'all know that my interview on the House of the All-Star podcast is up now. And you can go check that out on their channel. I'll link it in the description. So go leave some love, let me know what you think. And in the meantime, while I'm enjoying this sexy exotic vacation and being sexy, y'all enjoy my new video. Alright, welcome to the channel. I'm Zheani. If you're new, awesome. Welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back.
I missed you.
We're getting into a reaction today. That's what we're doing, and I'm excited about this because I've got an announcement to make as well. If you really like this reaction, if you like my other reactions, since I have a hard time with reactions on YouTube because of copyright claims and getting most of them blocked and stuff, and I don't get to put up the content I want to put up, I'm going to start taking the majority of my reactions to Patreon. So if you want to see, and they'll be pretty much unedited for the most part. I'm going to try to keep them just unedited. I'm probably not going to pause as much.
Hey, I got brand new reactions on my Patreon right now to artists like Anaria and Bad Omens vs. Poppy. Go check it out.
Don't have to worry about as much. So, you know, that's the majority of my reactions are going to move to Patreon. So keep that in mind. I'll leave a link in the description, and I hope, you know, many of you will come there to keep supporting and enjoying the reactions and watching the music videos with me. I'm not just going to be doing reactions. I'm also just going to be sharing music videos and songs that I enjoy that maybe have flown under your radar that I feel like you need to know about. I love sharing music, and that's going to be my place to do that. So, and I understand times are not easy for a lot of people right now, and I get it. So, you know, it's not going to be a huge commitment. You know, just whatever you can afford. You know, if it's just $1 a month, you know, hell, that's something, and I'll appreciate it, and I will love you forever. I mean, not like that. Don't get it twisted. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't just put myself out there all around like. I'm gonna shut up. I'm getting ridiculous now. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into this. This video is like 4 weeks old apparently. This is an Australian artist named Zheani, who the song is called Spoils of War. It looks like there's a feature, Buttress, who I'm unfamiliar with, is going to be on this song and video. So I'm excited to find out what that is, or who that is. And, you know, I know a lot about Zheani. I'm very familiar with Zheani. I like a lot of Zheani's work. I've got some of her songs on some of my playlists. You know, so yeah. Headphones on. Let's do this. All right, so this is going to be Spoils of War by Zheani. Oh, that's wild. Like we're off to a start. I mean, of course we're off to a start, but this is so her head in that box, and like how her body is sitting, like she really looks legit like one of those sex robot dolls, one of those real love doll things. Like, yes, I've researched them, and no, not out of loneliness. Hey, I'm not buying one, don't get it twisted. But it's already kind of a little creepy. But like, I'm also excited to see where this goes. All right. lot to unpack here. Okay. All right. So, still looking like a real sex doll. It's almost scary how unrealistic she looks. But then we got this dude. Like, for the at first seeing his face, it almost looked like, you know, the creepy old guy mask that like some like prank YouTubers used to wear back in the day. That the old man mask. You know, that same company made other masks very similar to like this guy. So I don't like shaming people for their looks. But I think the intent here is we're trying to emphasize like a creepy older guy with a sex doll relationship. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. You know, this man typically looks like, you know, is unconventionally or conventionally would be, you know, the unattractive, creepy, you know, older guy. If he were to walk up to, you know, some attractive young woman on the street and, hey, and even just to ask her what time, she's probably going to be like, what the f***, and like try to get away from him. Unless, you know, of course he's hanging out in like, you know, communities that don't judge by appearance, and or, you know, like, oh, hey, you're a nice guy and we have similar interests. I don't give a shit what you look like. Come hang out with us. You know, which is probably the case here. You know, I don't know how they know each other. If she just happened to cast this dude, if there was like a casting call, like, hey, for a music video, I need you know, a guy that fits this particular aesthetic and vibe, or if this is like someone that she actually knows and is like super cool with, and he's like, yeah, I'll be in your music video. I don't know. I don't care. For the intent of what I'm assuming this video is trying to convey, well done. Let's keep going. Okay, the production, like I'm listening to the bass lines and that synth, you know, but the production, you know, it's almost like you know, a drum and bass kind of beat-ish. The production is fucking great. Her vocals are like really, you know, it's kind of aggressive. And you know, just the tone with the style of production, the genre of the music, it works, and it's a real punch, you know. It's good. I like it. I was expecting I probably would, but the video is still, it's kind of creeping me out a little bit. But again, I think that is the intent, and they're doing a great job with it. There was like a flash of like her with a different look for a second, which was kind of cool. And yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I love that Reese bass line, it like jumping up, like, oh, that's just a whole switch up of the song right there. And then, you know, with the dark hair and the red eyes and everything, that was fucking brilliant. Like, I love this. So how she just holding that so perfectly, and just that blank expression, just not even blinking, like real creepy, but like she did good. like her face in this with the hair and just her whole overall aesthetic. Like, I mean, she's gorgeous young woman, but I mean, she really looks like a Barbie doll. Like, she looks, well, maybe not Barbie, a more adult version. But yeah, I mean, she did her face and like just, you know, I'm gonna be respectful. I'm not sexualizing her, even though that's kind of ultimately what is happening here. I mean, she's portraying a sex doll, so but she has the body and the aesthetic and the face, everything, you know, it's almost too perfect, you know, and it works for this video. And let's keep going. Okay, the editing with the color filters, the flashes, the fades in and out, the different elements that are added in, with the black and then the contrast of everything. This part's done really well, especially with the way the beat gets a little more intricate. I'm digging this. I'm digging this a lot. The production of both the video, you know, the way the video started out and kind of has transitioned into what it is now. I think great job. Let's keep going. Great. Okay, I'm loving the changes of all the angles on the same shot with her on the beach with the big sword, and the color changes and the angle changes, and the way the sound, the song sounds have kind of changed a little bit too. The whole thing seems to be progressing, and then just some of the cuts back to kind of tying the intro back in where we just had her face for like a moment. Like, this is very well done. This is like methodically, like thought out. I don't know how much creative direction she had on this video, if like this is like majority of like her creative vision, or if this was like directed and edited, like if there was like a team. I don't know. I would have to research that to find out, and that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to enjoy the video, share it with y'all. We're doing this together, and I'm just kind of giving the synopsis as we watch. And that's what this is what I'm gathering. These are the things I'm enjoying. All right.
Undetected through enemy doors. They all fall at my feet, leper. See my open sores. If it's true, I'll spare in love and war. Then how did I end up here? Is this justice the sword? Come, bro.
Okay, I'm assuming that must be Buttress. That transition was crazy. Like the whole build up to it, flashing between her with the doll face and then the red with the cloak and the just everything in the flashes, and it's just kind of transitioning back and forth really fast. And then we drop into this, and it's like an infomercial kind of aesthetic. Like it looks like a workout ad or something. This like from like the 90s. Very cool. Just a whole concept switch. Introducing, a whole new person into the video. This is. I'm digging the hell out of this.
Spoils of warfare, filthy beaten, downtrodden, the daughters of whores. Where is my body? Where is my blood? Outside with the dogs, mingling with the mud. Outside city gates I'll wait for you. And if you don't see me there, my revenge is a dead end. I swear, I have nothing left but hate for you. My body's a machine and my spite, the match that lights the fuel. How did I get here? I followed a star. It was revealed.
Okay, so like the lyrics and the passion and the aggression behind the delivery of the lyrics on this part, and just the symbolism in the visual going along with the lyrics, where she's talking about I'm a machine, and she's talking about, well, wait outside the city gates for you. Like this is really intense. And then let's just keep going. This is
in a dream. I was only 17. I come here for the head of your king, and until then I won't leave until I.
Okay, so I've noticed now that 1-800-Buttress, and then it's got the alchemic symbol for sulfur, or as some may see that as the satanic cross. It is, it has a few different names. It's again used in alchemy. It's also referenced a lot in the Anton LaVey's Satanic Bible. It's widely used amongst the occult and different sects and denominations of Satanism. But so that's kind of neat. But I've noticed, so she said something about only being 17, and then at the beginning of the video, Zheani had said the number 17, I guess referring to an age. I don't remember what the lyrics were at that point, but I'm almost wondering if this is like referencing back to the situation with D'Antwoord when Zheani was real young, but I think she was like 16 when all that went down. But I could be wrong. I don't remember specifically, but I remember there was a whole big thing several years ago, back like when I first started my YouTube channel. There was a lot of drama and commentary channels covering the D'Antwoord Zheani situation, which had already, I guess, happened like prior. That's not why we're here. That is an unfortunate thing, but we're here for this video and song, and I don't want to speculate anymore on what the lyrics mean. Let's just keep going.
Return home with my spoils of war.
It's really like how much she doesn't look real. Like the poses that she is able to just hold completely still, and the way they're filming this is just, it's almost unsettling. God. Okay, this is an interesting change. I'm not sure what's going on here, but that was crazy. He gets up to shut the door, and then I did my chores. The church bells rang. Saint something swarm. I don't know what it says. Maybe we'll discover together in a moment. But yeah, I mean, back to the creepy dude and the young sex doll looking girl. Like, I really hope that when I get much older than I am now and much more unattractive than I already am, that I will have famous, really hot music artists, stars, you know, want me to be in their videos, or at least just hang out with me and make me feel somewhat appreciated. God damn it. So let's see if we can figure out what's going on with the rest of this. St. Michael's calls. Swore my vow of virginity to the visions that spoke to me, an armed virgin of prophecy, a girl who'd end the suffering. She would hold a banner of force, and so a virgin came forth. She said she had a voice inside her head, guiding her to war. It was a special voice. She said she had no choice but to obey the Lord. They won't say you stay awake. They say don't you shut your eyes. You'll be named a patron saint, but you first have to die. Is this like some sex cult stuff, or is this like from some kind of experience? Alright, so that was Zheani with Spoils of War, and that was a wild ride, to say the least. Just kind of creepy, kind of unsettling, kind of awesome at the same time. The song was great. The video was very well done. That whole ending sequence with the all the words on the wall, I'm not sure what that means. If that's like, if it's talking about some kind of religious sex cult, or what it could be referencing, if it's like a personal experience of her or Buttress, or like a shared similar experience. I'm not sure what it is. And again, I don't like speculating or making assumptions, but whatever it is, it definitely made for a great song and a really thought-provoking video. So I'm glad we got to watch that together. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. There's links in the descriptions for like all my socials if you want to be friends. And again, you know, the whole Patreon thing, I'm going to have a few new reactions coming to Patreon very soon that I think you're going to enjoy. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. If you want to hit the subscribe button, that will get us that much closer to being friends, and I appreciate it. But you know, I have cats. I gotta go.